YouTube, I get questions a lot. What do I do when I get a fake ID? Well, I'll show you. So typically when I get a fake ID, first I'll let them know, ma'am, this is a fake ID. And then I'll wait for their response.
Holy multitasking! That is a bar bouncer in Oklahoma. He goes by the name of Zevin Hunt. He is narrating this video, interacting with wannabe bar patrons, and rejecting their IDs all at the same time. He's incredibly smooth and calm and confident in this sort of adversarial interaction. And perhaps one of the reasons is because Mr. Zevin Hunt is not just a bar bouncer, but he works as a professional fighter. So he certainly has some sort of confidence as he tries to deal with people who may not like what he is doing. In any case, let's pick it back up with the moment in which Mr. Zevin Hunt is waiting for the young woman's response.
It's not though.
And that's the typical response. And then I tell them, well, if that's so, then why can't I rip the fake ID in half like that? And typically they say, and then I say, you can't stay here and you gotta go. You can't stay here and you gotta
So
go.
what? Do you make like followers off of that or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I have my ID back?
You can't get it back, guys. You can't get it back.
Can I get it back?
No.
Every other time it works, but here it don't.
Yeah. It's probably because we're better than everyone else. Thank you, guys. Catch you later.
They are better than everyone else, and not just in identifying fake IDs, but in rejecting them and doing it with a firm smile at the same time. This video on TikTok has now received more than 10 million views. The responses have been hilarious. One person writes, "This is quite literally the funniest thing I've ever seen." Somebody else writes, "Mood change when they realized they were the example." And somebody else writes, "Not all heroes wear capes." As a dad, I can certainly identify with that last comment, because while I have a young girl, at some point, she's going to be a teenager, I hope, and one can only imagine what parents of teenage girls go through in terms of not only trying to figure out how to control what they wear, but also to keep them from doing stupid things at night and trying to go into a bar when you're wearing a very low halter top dress and you're underage, you're not 21, but you look like you're 16. Well, that is perhaps a recipe for disaster. So thank you to Mr. Zevin Hunt for everything that he's doing to try to help not only the enforce the state laws, but also protect a lot of parents who are out there. Now, to be fair, there are certain states where they don't put a lot of thought into the production of the IDs, and in fact, a real ID can still be peeled back in half in the way that Mr. Hunt was doing so in this video. So it's not always the case that if you can simply peel back an ID, that means it's fake. However, when you're talking about bar bouncers and people who deal with fake IDs and real IDs all the time, they can usually tell based on the make of the ID, whether it's real or not, but also the dead giveaway is when you're looking at somebody who, I don't know, looks like they're 15 or 16 years old, and their buddy looks like he's 15 or 16 years old, and the state law to get into the bar or to drink is 21. So that's usually the dead giveaway. Finally, a special shout out to this particular Zevin Hunt. And the reason I say Zevin so much is because that's actually the name of my nephew. His name is also Zevin. He's also a cool, confident cat. Zevin biblically means righteous or to be just. Clearly, the bar bouncer and my nephew, they are very just folks. Kudos to the site In the Know for first spotting this. If you have videos you want to send us and have us do a reaction video to it, you can hit me up on YouTube or Facebook through direct messaging, or you can reach me on Twitter at David Shuster. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.